The word Tashkeel is derived from the words fan tashkili, which is the Arabic for fine art. It also means variety. It perfectly describes what we do as a studio space as well as a gallery with members from a variety of cultures working together under one roof.
Tashkeel provides a community base for artists to meet other artists and to be able to interact and collaborate with them. In the gallery, we show work from artists across the country, not just Dubai exclusively. We have members working together and collaborating on projects in the studios, which is wonderful. We've also grown in terms of the other activities that we're offering here at Tashkeel. We've a wider range of workshops that are now running throughout the year, and we've offered exchange programs which we're hoping to build on over the coming years, and we're looking at introducing more activities exclusively for our members here at Tashkeel.
What we offer at Tashkeel is a dedicated facility for member artists and designers to produce their own work. We provide the resources that they might not have access to otherwise. The core of what Tashkeel is hoping to create is a community of artists and designers who can come together at Tashkeel and be able to have an environment to communicate with other artists. Artists can't grow alone. Some need to be provoked by a certain issue to be able to produce the best artwork that they can. With Tashkeel, we created an environment where artists could organically make each other's creative juices flow.
Shall we put that in the bus?
Yeah, should be fine. It's actually cooled off.
I don't think there is a place like Tashkeel that exists in Dubai where artists can actually go, free and spread out and work with, various different mediums. It offers a platform and a chance for artists to work.
As photography is my passion, I decided to participate in the analog photography workshop that is offered by Tashkeel to give me the chance to discover and know more about the basics of analog photography, which is the foundation of photography. That has been taught in Tashkeel by experienced and educated instructors. I would sum up Tashkeel to be my home.
I think Tashkeel is very important for a place like Dubai, where things develop in what feels like a blink of an eye. Artists can be preservers of culture through visual storytelling. They can also be critiques of the events that are happening in our world today. Artists are an important part of a culture, and Tashkeel is trying to cultivate these artists and create a community. At the moment, we offer workshops in different areas of art and design, such as drawing, printmaking, analog photography, and use of the darkroom, as well as craft work, such as jewelry design. When offering these workshops, we try to get the best instructors possible.
Your statement might be, or how words can actually help us as a viewer to see it. It's just a flat silhouette. But then there's an indication, and that point, it's just terrific.
I think it's very important to encourage children within the arts, because some children can't use their words to describe what they're feeling, but they can do it through their artwork and through visuals. And START works with children with special needs. And I think children with special needs are very creative when it comes to art, and they find it easier to express through the work they create with their hands rather than when they speak.
START relies on free spaces. So today we've been able to have a workshop here. We didn't have to pay for the facilities, which means that our funding can go further. So that makes it quite important to us. And added to which, Latifa is obviously a figurehead for the local community, and she's a young artist herself. And she's now agreed to be the honorary patron of START. So Tashkeel and Latifa and START are now kind of combined, which is super for us.
Otherwise, you lose the idea.
I was actually invited by Tashkeel to do an open day with the children of START and other children of the area. And the idea was START, which is looking after and encouraging children with certain disabilities and helping them grow in the various fields at schools and outside schools. So this was like an outside workshop for those children, as well as other children from schools around the Emirates. And the idea really is to bring them all together at Tashkeel, which is a great environment to do it, because it's got loads of studio spaces, and it brings artists together, and it encourages them to work on their own, but then invites artists to come and talk and do workshops. So I like working with kids because it's at that very young age where you can really get them to produce some magic before the constraints of the world slow them down. Because at the beginning they're all quite closed and shy and quiet, and then they sort of build in confidence, and then by the end they're really proud of what they've done. And they seem to have more of an understanding of how what they've done is actually a real sense of achievement. And they've learned a few tricks along the way, and hopefully I've given them a chance to understand how to express yourself freely and really just not think too much about it.
We have a few full-time commercial artists who come to Tashkeel to produce their artwork. Although a lot of our artists are not commercial artists yet, many are students who come when they need to spend long hours in our studios, which is something they can't do in some universities because of working hours. They come to Tashkeel to complete works for their deadlines.
The first thing, we make a sketch. Then we copy the design that I will do it and stitch it in the piece of silver. Then we cut it. And that's all.
There's no other place like Tashkeel in Dubai because the other places are more commercial. They relate to selling artworks or teaching classes, such as education-wise universities. But for us as freelance artists who are pursuing our career path, Tashkeel offers more than any other place. I would describe Tashkeel as creative.
Tashkeel as a concept, I think it will make me better to enhance my work here as an architect. But at the same time, to have this space exist in Dubai, it's something that's different than the commercial aspect of it. So it's more artistic. It's challenging for me to explain it, what Tashkeel is, but for me it's more of what I need in a city. I would describe Tashkeel in one word as inspirational.
Yeah, Tashkeel is unique because there isn't any other place that provides facilities like this unless you're a student, so you use the university facilities. But yeah, Tashkeel is unique because I mean, it's the only opportunity to have these facilities all under one roof and you know, become a member, meet new people. Tashkeel in one word would be useful.
This place is very, very important, especially in my case because I am a professionist, because here I have a whole opportunity for find a good concentration, good occasion for meet other artists, many creative people, because you know our community here is very, very young. And this place is perfect for feeling in the middle a very, very powerful atmosphere, very interesting occasion.
I wanted to bring experienced artists with less experienced ones and put them in the same environment. And this way, each would challenge the other and would hopefully make each other grow by this interaction.
But whenever I see them, they look awfully small now. But I don't think of them as...
Since our opening, we have added monthly workshops and an annual exhibition which is entitled Made in Tashkeel, which showcases members' work every summer. Tashkeel is a real community in which local and international artists work and interact. The facilities we offer are not available under one roof anywhere else in Dubai. The artists that come here benefit from each other's experience. It's cross-cultural, just like Dubai.
It's lovely to be given this opportunity, to be given a great space and lots of help to get things up and a great team that really understand what you're doing.
Yeah, and I think the other thing about Tashkeel is it is like this exhibition, a point of encounter, and where people actually do come, stop
Yes.
by, get together, and discuss sort of what's going on, and find out, the new possibilities, or have an opportunity to discuss those possibilities.
I've been showing in the Middle East since the 80s, and this, for me, is one of the best exhibitions I've ever had, for interaction from the public coming and talking to me about my work or asking what is it. A lot of people come here to see art.
Artists are quite interesting characters. Some can be very extroverted and very confident about the artwork that they create, and others simply create as a form of catharsis to release the emotions that they have within themselves. I see them as poets who use a medium other than words to express what they want to say. It's important to build the art scene here in the UAE. Tashkeel is important to the international art scene since it can be a resource to find the best regional artists who can represent their culture and ideas on an international stage.